With that one, now 1 for 2.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Traps in the tray.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Young from outside, and his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Johnson, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Young outside, over Irving. The Hawks again can't hit.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Takes a three. Davis in the corner. Back to Thompson. Irving looking over the floor. Just 5 on the clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Jalen Johnson. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Caris LeVert's checked in for the Hawks. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Dante Exum comes in for Thompson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Young in the corner to end the run. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
And that corner three isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Young against Dinwiddie. Top of the key. And that one hits back iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Davis sends it back. Dinwiddie with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Exum dishes to Davis. Dinwiddie outside. Lets it go with a three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Dinwiddie against Young. Basket counts.
These are the shots the coaching staff wants Dinwiddie taking. And you see why with these results.
Young passes to Johnson. And Davis sends it back. Dinwiddie outside to the middle. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
The Hawks trail by 5. Pass to LeVert. Now Daniels. Nothing on the board. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
1:15 left in the first quarter. Dinwiddie kicks to Exum. Back to Dinwiddie. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in. Dinwiddie's got his second basket of the game.
And a long combo guard, Dinwiddie can use that 6'5" height inside like a bigger player.
Atlanta shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Okongwu finds Young. On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Young. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Got a hand on it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Mavericks with some changes. Marshall, he's checked in for Davis. Christie comes in for P.J. Washington. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dante Exum. And then for Atlanta, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Daniel. Mann subbed in for Young. The Hawks trail by 5. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by LeVert.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Here's Irving. He's got 6. Unloads. That one doesn't drop. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Dallas. They lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
We've got Irving. Edwards is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 3. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And the rejection by Gafford. Now here's LeVert. Another shot. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here is Irving. Right at the free throw line. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Irving's got 8.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Hawks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Rizachet. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. And the Mavericks making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Buffkin's checked in. Here's LeVert. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Irving with the ball. He's got 10. Count the basket. 12 points for him.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. LeVert against Thompson. And LeVert, here we go. And that one, good.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
Pass to Marshall. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Here's Irving. And with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Rizachet, he's checked in for the Hawks. Daniels passes to Young. Hawks passing it around. Johnson with the bounce pass. Dinwiddie with the steal. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got the game tied up here for Dallas.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Pass to Rizachet. Johnson surveying the floor. It's Young on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. Young's shot is off. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's good.
Well, I guess the simple layup wasn't enough. He had to add some flair to it.
.143 left in the first half. Pass to Daniels. And here is Okongwu. He's got 7. Young in the corner. Johnson outside. Atlanta again missing. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Young in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 9.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. On the Mavericks with some changes. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Marshall. Washington comes in for Christie. And it's Williams in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Williams. Back to Davis. There's Anthony Davis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
How about the take by AD? With that 7.5-foot wingspan, Davis can work around and over defenders on the dribble.
Here's Young. 9 points in the game so far. At 3 off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Good on the shot. And it's a 3-point Dallas lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
36 seconds left in the first half of the game. Johnson outside. Back to Young. And a missed layup. Mavericks leading by 3.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
A floater doesn't go that time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Mavericks lead by 3. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Reza Shea in at the small forward. Johnson the screen. Young with no one around. Hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 12 in the game.
And one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear. Always looking to pull from deep.
And that one's good, Irving.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Pass to Reza Shea. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Johnson. Connects on the 9-footer.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Irving against Young. Irving drives in, lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
And when Irving is rolling like this, it's really special to watch. Not much the D can do.
The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Daniels. Now Reza Shea. His three-pointers off the mark. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
On the wing, Johnson, discarded by Davis. Now Daniels, still scoreless. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Christie's checked in. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And it's Reza Shea missing. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Over Young. No good from Irving. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Daniels kicks to Okongwu. Pass to Johnson. Here's Reza Shea. Back to Daniels. Clock at 6 from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Irving against Young. A step-back shot here. Irving can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 3. Daniels passes to Okongwu.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now here's Irving. 20 points for him. Over in the corner, Washington. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Davis. That one wide left. Hawks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Pass to Daniels. A wide open look here for Okongwu. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Inside, got a piece of it, and stolen by Okongwu. And here's Young. He's covered by Washington. Young taking his time here. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Irving with the ball. 22 points for him. Shoots over LeVert. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Hawks trailing. With some arc. And the rejection by Gafford. Pass to LeVert for the lead. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Thompson launches it from deep. Dallas again missing. The Hawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. That puts them in the lead. Johnson's got 5.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Irving. There's the drive. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Irving's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Johnson outside. Pass to Niang. Oh, good with the triple. Maverick shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. On its way from Irving for 2. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Got it up, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Davis is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie, and it's Marshall in its small forward. Dinwiddie lays it up and banks it in.
And in tight, Dinwiddie's got a good sense of how to be effective. Whether it's with the power or finesse, he can find a way to beat his man.
Atlanta's shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Shoots the three, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thompson the bounce pass. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace. And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Now here's Marshall, defended by Mann. Here's Davis. Shot clock at 6. Davis roaming the lane.
And this is all you can do if you're the D. Davis is an elite talent who converts those tough shots.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He knows every possession is critical now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Here's Niang. Off target from outside. The Mavericks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. They get it back, and Marshall kicks to Davis. Davis owning the inside.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
And here's LeVert. Down low. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead has got down to 2 as they get the bucket from Mann.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Prosper's checked in, and it's Williams in for Najee Marshall. Irving against Young. Fade away. No good from Irving. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young finds Okongwu. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Now Irving. And he lays it straight in. Irving's got 26 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
An excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Thompson misses. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Young outside. To the inside. And a slam dunk by Johnson.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Irving. A rebound by Young. Hawks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Count it.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Both teams deciding to change it up. Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Irving. A bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And make no mistake, Irving wants the ball in his hands in these moments. His confidence is off the charts.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And also, guys, they've pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
And the free throw, no good. It's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Washington's got his first bucket in this one.
And we know Thompson can do damage as a scorer, but they're showing off his ability to pass it.
Young, pass to Rizachet, stolen by Thompson. Pass break, Dallas. Davis with it, and it's Johnson picking him up, and he comes up with the deuce. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Young, good.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Out to Thompson, out of bounds, and will go to the Hawks.
What a costly turnover. Those are the ones that keep you up at night.
.116 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. Johnson with a screen on Irving. Young for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And you got to admire Irving in these situations. Doesn't let pressure overwhelm him. In fact, he embraces it.
Young against Irving. Money!
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
So hard to contain. Irving enjoys putting the D on their heels and drawing fouls.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Okongwu with a screen on Irving. Young, no good. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Dallas, no good that time either. And that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Thompson for 3. Count it! What a beautiful... shot to bring him to within 3.
Big time from Clay. Doesn't get phased when he has the opportunity.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. Dinwiddie dishes to Thompson. Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. The 3 from Davis. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Dinwiddie for 3. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and